I would dare say there are not many people that ride a jet ski in this river.
I would dare say probably for good reason. So the secret to not getting landlocked on this sucker, 40 miles an hour. If you're planed out and on top, you're good.
It's here.
We took a left where that other river meets the Grand, so we're on the Grand, but it's not so grand. I've already beached it, and it has gotten very narrow. We don't know how shallow. I have definitely beached it. I don't think we can get up much higher than this.
Where would you say high and dry, I think. So there's Ryan, stuck on a sandbar. Here I am, stuck on a sandbar. We're trying to walk to see where the deep spots are, but there's really not much deep. This is almost shin deep. I should push over here.
We got started on doing what we were doing and we didn't grab the freaking camera, so I whipped this out.
You whipped it out?
I whipped it out. So what are you doing?
I'm trying to make it so we can see the dash.
The dash is pretty...
They were just really foggy. Actually, it looks better though.
Oh yeah, I can see through that.
You can see through it.
Clear as mud.
Well, it's got stuff on it. It was a lot worse before.
All right, so Ben's doing a little polishing on the screens, and then I brought some stuff over to patch these holes. Ben pulled out a little smoother right here, and I don't know. This one we knew it was going to be rough. We weren't sure how that would turn out.
If you do polish your dash, word to the wise, don't use a Dremel. They go way too fast.
Ask him how he knows that.
You'll know it when you look at the dash here where it burnt in.
Well, he threw some medium compound on, and it's starting to come out a little bit.
Now we can tell how much gas we have.
That's the key right there. The fuel. We like seeing the speed too.
Oh yeah, where does the speed come up? Right here, right? I took a little elbow grease, but
Hey, there's...
Dang it.
Ben effed it up. It was almost dry too. Freaking Ben. All right, so if you guys are wondering what on earth we're getting these all spiffed up for tomorrow. Oh, you got it all over yourself. I wonder if it cleans up mosquito bites.
No.
Anyway, tomorrow Ben and I are heading up to the Grand River. We're going to be riding. Is anybody going with us?
We haven't invited.
We haven't invited. The thing is, the buddies that we have that would be going right now, their skis still aren't fixed, and if they throw them together last minute, I think we're going to be dragging people on the river. And this isn't the trip to be doing that because we don't have anybody to come get us. So the secret to not getting landlocked on this sucker, 40 miles an hour. If you're planed out and on top, you're good. You slow down, you're in big trouble. That's pretty sad when the deepest part is my thighs. Oh, how does shoe get stuck? We're trying to figure out how to get these things on plane in knee-deep water. That's our conundrum right now. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna lie, that's nerve-wracking when stuff's bouncing off the bottom of your ski. As long as it doesn't go in the jet, I guess. I'm stoked that we polished these bad boys up so they get covered in mud and sand. My take is we went a little farther than we should have. I'm curious to know what Ben's take is on this. He's having too much fun bouncing skis off sandbars. So what's your take?
I like it though, it's pretty fun. At least it's sand and not mud.
Yeah. So my take is, you better be 40 miles an hour on plane or run it when it's flooding.
Yeah. The problem is the bottom changes so much, you don't know where it is.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get after it.
So there's Ryan, stuck on a sandbar. Here I am, stuck on a sandbar. We're trying to walk to see where the deep spots are, but there's really not much deep. This is almost shin deep. I should push over here.
Ben's stuck, I'm stuck. Got mud all over it. Bad when you spend more time on the sandbars than in the water. He found the deep spot, thinking. On my way.
So I see how these river barge guys actually learn the river. You can see where the deep parts are and where the shallow parts are. The problem is there's an old bridge back here. You can't see it, but there was an old bridge, some pylons, and I thought, oh crap, there might be one right under where I'm going.
And there was.
And there was. So we're just checking to make sure that my skis running didn't poke a hole in it. I am positive because it jerked me forward. I'm sure I hit some rebar. I'm positive I gouged the bottom of it, maybe tore the pylon or the grate off the bottom. I don't know. That's gonna be a check out when we get back, but. How you doing?
There's so much sand in my shoe.
Dude, we're actually moving pretty quick.
Yeah, we're scooting.
So, I've seen no less than 20 eagles. You said that one was as big as your ski.
There was one, the second one. You were watching one.
Yeah.
Another one came out behind you, and I was over me. And that thing was huge. It was as wide as the ski, if not wider. I thought it was gonna swoop down and pick me up.
Boeing 757. Yeah, well, he probably smells tasty, but. These skis, I'm impressed with these skis.
Man, we really are not being nice to them.
No.
They run really good. This one likes 38 miles an hour.
Does it?
Really likes it.
Mine likes 60. I don't know what that is. I love going fast through those trees.
It's kind of cool.
It's
now
like,
I'm like, you know, the Platte River may not be that bad.
Yeah. You know, it reminds me of like Star Wars or something, like dodging asteroids. We're playing asteroids here. This is pretty fun.
Especially when you're going like 50 miles an hour and you're flying through the trees. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I found the biggest asteroid of all with a freaking piece of rebar on it, but hey. So what's coming up? What city?
Sumner.
Sumner. There's a road that goes across it, so we're gonna check that out. Let's get back on it. Oh, we did see a deer. We pointed, but I don't know if we got it on camera. I don't know, sand
By
beach.
the way, you're throwing up fish.
So I'm throwing fish and Ben's taking them in the face.
One of them, I'm like, whoa! I don't think it would have hit me, but it scared the crap out of me.
I think the vibrations of the motor shoot them up behind you. There is one thing.
So you did an inspection of your ski and...
Yeah, so I just got under the ski. And literally from here to here is a gouge that wide. So rebar width wide all the way down the ski. Yeah. Ski for sale.
At least he's the one that bought it.
I figured that's why he was hanging out behind me. He was going to let me
Hey,
take
if he's going to hit something, he's going to hit it first. There was something that it was like a log, but it was like a ski jump.
Oh,
I'm
really?
sure you hit it, and then I went over it. It didn't.
I did
It
hit
didn't
one.
hurt, but it just kind of lifted
Well,
me.
the thing is, we're going with the way that the logs are laying, going back,
Back, we're going the other way.
and it's going up into our jets, into our
Into our face.
keisters. One thing's for absolutely sure on this river: you drowned in here, they will never find your body because there is so much debris and trees.
Dude, there's a lot of trees.
You're fish bait.
Oh, there's somebody. Hey! They can't see us. Well,
Good news is no holes in my ski.
not yet. We still have to go back.
Yeah, I'm nervous about that now. I think I'll go slow. I'll just go slow.
I'll follow him. Going, man, what is this bug? Look at that thing. Oh, it's trying to bite me, sucker.
There's nobody fishing today because
The water's too low.
water's too low. They're not dumb. Like 2 guys I know. Got the Sumner Access.
I would dare say there are not many people that ride a jet ski in this river.
I would dare say probably for good reason. Ben was saying it right on. Where's our ground crew? Need the drinks and some watermelon, some honey peanut butter sandwiches.
Hey, it has a wave runner
Does it?
on the picture.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, you better clean ours off real well.
Sailboat.
I'll clean it off.
Sailboat. Who's gonna put in a sailboat?
Hey! He's probably gonna come back.
What the fuck?
There's no car there. They need help. I'll bet he comes back. He was swimming. I might have run him over accidentally. I didn't know what it was. Oops. He lived though.
He's fixing his hat.
I had to tighten it to ride that river, man. Running 60 miles an hour down it.
We came, we saw, we hit a few things.
There's gonna be some fixing going on.
I can't believe how much logs are in that river. Like, not in the river, but sticking up out of the river.
And
Coming back, it was like gonna impale us.
Yeah. I mean, they were all laying the way the river flows. Obviously, it makes sense. However, there is so much debris in that river It's sketchy.
There were some spots where we weren't sure if we should shoot for the debris or shoot for the rapids.
Yes.
Because there was sandbars, like, well, I mean, you guys will see,
Oh,
obviously.
So there, you're not going to see some of the spots, but there were a couple of times where it looked like we were bouncing. We were jumping over sandbars.
It was the rapids.
Holy crap. So.
Hey, that was fun, though. I don't know as if many people have ridden this river, but they definitely haven't gone as fast as we just did coming back.
Yeah.
We saw one kayaker.
Yeah, where the heck did he come from?
Upstream.
Man, he came a long ways quick.
He did, because we started here. He wasn't here.
I don't see his stuff here.
I don't think he started here. I think he popped out somewhere, just showed up. Maybe like just down the river.
That was good times, though. I literally, like a video game, dodging.
Hey, it's a lot more fun than going to the lake and just riding around in circles.
This river's a lot of the same visual aspects all the way through it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty, but it's pretty boring after.
Yeah. So what did we end up seeing? About 20 plus eagles,
Oh my
bald
gosh.
and golden.
You got like 5 feet from that one.
I could have slapped that eagle, but I think he was crazed. I think he wanted to eat me for lunch.
He thought about it. And then you saw deer.
Deer. Did you see that coyote I was chasing?
Was that a coyote?
That was a coyote.
Dude, he was so afraid.
Yeah,
he was trying to get up that steep part.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
That raccoon.
Raccoon was pretty cool.
Dude, that was a baby raccoon that swam across the river.
When I went shooting through, it was there. I thought it was a log, and I looked, and it was looking at me. I'm like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, why'd you run it over, Ben? That
I
was
didn't
rude.
run it over. It went right next to it. Although I did hit one of your fish.
Did you?
With the front part, you know, the part
okay.
that you got muddy on yours?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
thought I cut it in half because I was going 55.
Yeah, can't dodge that. So, ducks, geese, turkeys. I saw a big flock of turkeys there at the end.
Deer,
oh,
raccoon,
yeah.
coyote.
That was an interesting.
There's a lot of nature.
Interesting things to see. Other than that, we knocked it off our bucket list to do for this year, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, we got weather moving in,
Yeah, I think we got off the river just in time.
and we're gonna eat. We're hungry.
We're in Chillicothe.
Home of
The sliced bread.
sliced bread.
We didn't get that last time because we didn't have sound.
Oh, should we drive by it?
So it's raining. Yeah. I think we got off the water just in time.
I don't think it would have added much to it, though.
No. It's not going to bring the water level up anyway. Well, we'll head home. That is the Grand River. It may not be the grandest river, but it was fun. I like flying through the trees.
They should call it the Sandy River.
It was very sandy. Better than mud.
Any day of the week.
I'll give it that. All right, well, that's it for today. We'll see you on the next one.
Yeah. Hey, did a mosquito get you?
Shut up.
I gotta ask, man.
It is. I got tore up.
Ben got ate up by some skeeters. You'd think he knows somebody, but oh well. All of our Spanish friends out there, that's muy better. Mucho mejor. Ben and I out doing some buffing in the shed. Getting these things slick, smooth. So,
We may be busy dragging ourselves. I don't know. We may just be too busy doing that.
that's true. Odds are pretty good. You guys know us. Anyway, tomorrow we're gonna get up pretty early. Pretty early for me.
I'm going to get up late, actually.
Ben will have a full day's work done. That means it's gonna rain, isn't that what you told me?
No, it's not a fly. It was an ugly something.
Ugly something. This is one of the pest control guys, and it's an ugly something.
No, I didn't get a good look at it.
Hey, there's an old pier right there. There used to be a bridge right there too.
Yeah, you don't want to hit that.
No, that would leave a mark.
These ramps are long.
Wow.
That lady at the ramp was like, huh. All right, then.
Well, I wish my kids hadn't seen this. We're supposed to stop the zebra mussels, Ben. He was swimming. I might have run him over accidentally. I didn't know what it was. Oops. He lived though.
interesting. When you start chugging up sand, it's like.
Yeah, that can't be good on a ski. I've been to Rogers Gun and Pond, or Pond and Gun.
I bet you have.
I forgot a gun when I came up here hunting one time.
So you went and bought one?
I just went and bought one for the night. Who does that? So my whole goal today was to not get in the river if I didn't have to.
Really?
It was.
What kind of goal is that on a hot day?
Well, I'm sure there's dead people in there. I have this thing with brown rivers that I can't see the bottom. How about you? You thought you were safe, and then you stepped out. You were ankle deep in mud and water.
Poo poo. Actually, it was more solid sand than I thought.
It was.
Because I hate it when you step out and then you just
Sink to knees.
There were a couple of soft spots, but it wasn't.
I hit. It was a beam. I thought it was a pillar with rebar, but it was a beam. So busted a chunk off the grate here. Took a nice chunk out of here. Holy crap, that chunked all that, but so it gouged that all up under there and then ripped that off. Man,